Hi everyone, my name is Sharvani and I'm a master's student studying science communication at Imperial College London, and today I'm going to take you along a day in my life. I have about 2 hours till I need to leave for my first class, but before that I need to finish some readings in preparation for that class, so I'm going to do that now. Just spent about half an hour doing reading number one. Barely understood anything, but we got through it, and now I'm on to reading number two. Reading number two and final reading for this term. Done with this reader, an entire term's worth of readings. Finished my readings and I looked outside and it started tipping down lightning and thunder and rain. And I looked at the forecast and it said that the rain is going to stop in 10 minutes for just 20 minutes and then start again. So I decided that I'm just going to leave a bit early to go to college because I normally cycle, so that I'll make the most out of this brief respite of the rain. As you can see, it's very gloomy skies today. So after living in Cambridge for about 3 years, I really got used to cycling as a daily form of commute, and it was something that I really wanted to keep up even in London. Luckily, the flat that I found is just about a 20-25 minute cycle to Imperial, so I have managed to keep that up, and I cycle to and from Imperial about 2 to 3 times a week. I really like cycling in London because one, the transport costs otherwise add up so fast, and cycling every day is just the cheapest option for me. Two, it's so convenient and I don't have to rely on any other form of transport, and it just is the ultimate form of independence for me. And three, it's just a great way to get activity into my daily routine. Fastened and secure, seat is cleaned and it was really wet before, so I'll wipe it down and I'm ready to go. I love how beautiful South Kensington is to cycle through. This is my favorite view to turn into the magnificent Natural History Museum. Okay, that's cardio for the day done. Usually I'm really lucky because Imperial has Santander bike docks all around that I can just rent a bike and then dock it back. But on Tuesdays, which is today, where my class is a bit later in the day, the docks that I usually park at are usually full, so today I've had to come to a slightly further dock. Thankfully there was just one left that I parked my bike into, so got really lucky today. Another reason why I like my Tuesday later classes is because the roads are much less busy. Overall, my route to Imperial avoids many of the main roads and I come on these things called quiet ways that's quite useful for cycling on. So yeah, it was a very pleasant cycle overall, and it's just such a nice weather right after the rain and the sun is just coming out. Usually for my Tuesday class, I have lunch at home and then come. But today, since I decided to avoid the rain and come earlier, I packed my lunch and I'm going to be heading to this new study space that's opened in the Sheffield building. And one of my friends the other day told me that there's already a microwave there. So I'm really hoping that I find where it is so I can have some warm lunch and head over to meet my course mates. What made you smile today?
You. My classmates. I was just talking about how I got a stain out my white jumper this morning and still got to uni on time.
Caroline, try and twerk. Reading Jurassic Park.
Today I brought dulce de leche, which is a sweet typical of my country, and I share it with all my classmates, and they all liked it.
Sabrina and her dulce de leche definitely made me smile. Dulce de leche, she would actually say. End of the lectures. It was quite cute.
Seeing everyone from the course today, like for the last time before Christmas.
Which emoji best describes you right now?
You know the one with the face is like melting? That's me. That's me right now.
The cool emoji with the glasses. The dragon.
The drooling one because I just bought a chocolate brownie in the market. Chocolate pizza.
The emoji with the birthday hat because we are in town today.
You know the one where the brains are exploding? Yeah, I'd be that one. The one that smiles with a little tears rolling down her cheek because I need a lot of sleep.
I think the sleepy one. The one, you know, where there's the little Z's coming out from. Yeah, that one.
I think the party emoji. The one with the little hat.
What's on your holiday bucket list and why?
To read Middlemarch because it's been my New Year's resolution for 2 years in a row when I got it for Christmas 2 years ago, and I still haven't read it, so I'm gonna try and read it by the new year. Wish me luck.
I love it. Good luck.
Thanks.
I want to go to the Amazon rainforest because it's really cool. Seeing my mama and cooking with her.
See all the Christmas lights and just like have lots of Christmas food.
Sleeping and spending time with my family because I'm so tired and I haven't seen my family in ages.
Sleeping as well, and then also I want to do some writing.
I didn't go to Winter Wonderland yet, so I'm going to go there with my parents when they come to visit me by the end of this year.
Taking some time to read. I want to go skiing and I want to learn how to do a 360 because me and my mates never would have learned eventually.
Can I say sleeping? And also, I mean, seeing my friends and family back home because I haven't seen them in a while. Have a nice time with them for Christmas and New Year's Eve and saying them I love them. Going back home, seeing my family, eating a lot of food.
What's your favorite food on Imperial?
Favorite food on Imperial? Oh, I like the kokor, like the chicken teriyaki, like it's no sweet and spicy chicken.
Let's go back to Italy, please. I like the sweet and chili chicken from how's that called?
Kokoro.
I always, you know, get it the other way around. But yeah, that's
The last seminar of the term.
Official end of term. As part of our course, every Tuesday evening, we have these seminars where a lot of alumni members come to talk to us about their current job. And first of all, it's so nice that we get to interact with alumni from our course because I think it just shows like how easy networking is within the course and to like get experience and tips from like people working in the industries that we're interested in. But two, it's just so inspiring and eye-opening to just realize like all the jobs that are available, and yeah, it just leaves me like feeling so refreshed every Tuesday evening. So the one today was about an alumni from the course who's now like the CEO of a film company that does factual filmmaking, so like natural history documentaries. And yeah, I'm just so inspired and like my eyes are now open to like roles available in the film industry and like how to access them and like intricacies of how working in it is like, and how to get into it, which is like the biggest thing. So yeah, it's just super cool that we get such close contact with the alumni. And I think that's one of my favorite things about the science comm course as a whole. Another thing that I've really appreciated about my classes this term is just how discussion based they are compared to my previous Cambridge experience where it was very like lecture based overall on average. Yeah, it's just been so stimulating intellectually. It feels much more like a classroom, but instead of being like taught at, we're so engaged and actively participating and like everyone has a space to talk. Classes are strictly not recorded, and the department's reason for that is so that people are more open with expressing what they think, even if it's not super polished or super well thought out. So it's just such like a supportive environment to practice voicing out our thoughts and like framing opinions on certain matters. So yeah, just so many things I appreciate about this department and this course as a whole. And I can't believe this is the end of autumn term, so first term at Imperial as a master's student. Feels so surreal, but yeah, I'm so glad and I'm so ready for the holidays. Oh yeah, and this is where I normally park my bikes in the morning, which is the Exhibition Road dock. And now you can see there's so many docks empty, but in the morning when I came, all of these were full. I actually can't believe term's over. I've just noticed my every step has a bit of like a bounce to it. Cambridge terms were only 8 weeks long. and Imperials are now 10 weeks long. And even though in some ways it feels less intense, I think just the duration of a term feels longer. So I think because I've been like so conditioned to having an 8 weeks term, it just feels like it's been a bit stretched out this time. I've enjoyed the course so much, but I think that just the past 2 weeks I've been really ready for a break, and time has been going like very fast and slow at the same time, as is just I think a common theme of all university terms. So as part of this master's course, I only have classes on Mondays and Tuesdays, which is ridiculously less amount of contact hours than my course at Cambridge, but it is just a lot of independent work expected and like gotten used to it. But essentially the Tuesday evenings are when my contact hours come to an end, and I always go straight for like a bhajan session afterwards, which is where I'm heading right now. And I just love it because it's such a good way for me to just unwind and relax and just kind of soothe my mind and body from how like intensely stimulated I am on Mondays and Tuesdays from all the discussions. So that's where I'm headed to right now. It's at the Chinmaya Mission in London, which is in this place called Hendon, so slightly further off from central London. But because it's just such, I associate it with like the end of my work week sort of. It's just become a commute that I've grown to really enjoy and just associate with relaxation and unwind. So cue montage of tube transport to Hendon. Okay, that's jamming session over. It extended much past our regular time today, but that's just because we got so in the flow and we just wanted to record a piece. And it's also our final session of the year, so I think we just wanted to wrap up the piece that we were ideating. Just 9:30, and the one downside of going straight from uni to my bhajan jamming session is that it's just very awkward for dinner time. So I usually definitely make sure to keep dinner ready at home before I come here. But even then, by the time I get back home, it's usually like 10 p.m. I'm really hungry right now. So there's a shop next to Hendon Central it usually looks quite good. So I might see if I can just grab a bite there.